Hey guys, welcome in. How are you doing, my friends? We're here with a timeless reading for the Aquarius collective. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all well. All right off the bat, we are starting off with the High Priestess. We have the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. What are you guys sensing intuitively that is keeping you quiet? We have the Moon down here, the Seven of Cups. Seems like there's some emotional, maybe upheaval, a little bit of confusion, maybe a lot of options on your plate right now. With the High Priestess coming out, Spirit's asking you to really tap into that intuitive part of yourself to make a decision. It seems like you guys are going about this in the correct way. You're not rushing into anything yet. Let's get a little bit further though and see what else is going on. What do we need to know about this, Spirit? Okay, yeah, the Eight of Swords, however, it came out reversed, okay? And you guys know I only read reversals if they pop out that way or I feel like it needs to be a reversal energetically. So the Eight of Swords in reversed, you're becoming unburdened by something. You're becoming unblocked by something, something that has had you held down, something that's had you in kind of a mental cage if you look at the card. All right, you're realizing that the only person that can keep you there was yourself, right? You were the only person that could keep you blocked up in this. So we're flipping this upside down and we see the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So again, there is this very heavy, I don't want to call it a heavy energy, but a big energy of you really following what you're getting intuitively. So you're not allowing, it doesn't seem like you're allowing your emotions to get in the way of things or overthinking things anymore. Maybe that's where you were, but we're no longer in that place. We're moving on now. We're moving towards something better here. Something that is going to maybe be offered, maybe it already has been offered, but there's an opportunity on the horizon. Let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Can we get one, por favor? Just one. Thank you. Okay, so we've got the Five of Pentacles coming out. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck again. So what this is saying to me is Spirit's kind of saying, don't allow yourself to get caught in feeling like you've been left out in the cold. There might be some concerns over money right now. Spirit's kind of saying, you know, there's an opportunity right here, but it hasn't manifested yet. It's still kind of on the outskirts, right? So you're dealing with the mental side of this, but there's a physical aspect to this as well, whether it be money or love or whatever this is, a person in your life. I shouldn't say love, that's emotional, right? But Spirit's asking you to not get too caught up in this because, let's see here. Show me this Five of Pentacles. Wow, that came flying out. Yeah, the Emperor. You guys are heading and the Chariot. So this is kind of like Spirit saying you have the capacity to get to where you want to go. You have the capacity to find the stability that you want. However, you're going to need to get yourself there. You're going to need to utilize your willpower to steer yourself in the direction that you want to go. And that's why this Five of Pentacles coming out next to the reversed Eight of Swords. It's like you've already freed yourself mentally. Now we need to free ourselves from this situation where we're maybe a little focused on, oh, well, what if, or, you know, oh, well, I won't be able to pay that this week. Spirit's asking you to be hopeful and to realize that you are powerful enough to make anything happen. But we have to be in that state of mind, right? We have to vibrate on the same, at the same frequency as what it is we want. And if we're in the energy of the Five of Pentacles, that's just not going to happen. So you're being reminded here of how strong you are. That's our guidance. Guidance, guys. Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups. Like I said, opportunity is all around you. And Spirit is really asking you to make sure that you are aligning with what it is you want. Instead of, we have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. So the Five of Swords is kind of like going tit for tat. It's kind of about, how's that saying go? You won the battle but lost the war, something like that. So not going backwards, not getting caught up in other people's head games, really focusing in on what it is you want, where it is you want to be, and you will get there. This feels to me like there's been a speed bump kind of thrown in the road for you. But with the High Priestess coming out first, you're like, I see that. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to rethink what I'm doing. And this feels to me kind of just like Spirit's giving you a warning. Like, hey, heads up. Make sure when you get into this space, you go out and do something that makes you feel more aligned with what it is you want. Whether that's as simple as taking a walk and clearing your head, or watching a funny movie, whatever it is that brings you even a little bit of joy, do that instead of sitting around and ruminating on what could potentially happen, or, you know, should I respond to this nasty text message? Don't get involved with it. Keep your eye on the prize, Aquarius. Yeah, we've got the Five of Cups coming out. It's like this undulating energy. Okay, so we've got the Five of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and on the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. So for some of you, this could have to do with a partnership. The Emperor and the Empress are counterparts, obviously. The Five of Cups, again, it's this feeling of focusing in on what was instead of what is. And with the Eight of Wands coming out alongside of it, I feel like Spirit saying, you know what you have to do to move forward. You know what you have to do to get away from this. So it's kind of like an either or situation. You can either get caught up in these energies and they're going to be, you know, it'll probably end up flipping this back over as well, getting you mentally stuck. Or you can take some proactive steps and try to remain at this higher vibration, because both are accessible to you right now. And coming out as the High Priestess and the Emperor, I think you know which direction you need to head in. This kind of feels to me like Spirit's just coming through to kind of give you a little nudge, a little like it's gonna be okay. You don't have to sit around and think about this, whatever has gone wrong. Instead, focus on that next step. Focus on what good is coming. Let's pull one more, Aquarius, and I'll probably let you go because I feel like we're just repeating. Interesting. We have Judgment coming out with the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So it looks to me, Aquarius, like we're coming up to a decision point here, a major decision point. Underneath the Lovers, we have the Sun. Whatever it is you're going through right now, if this is resonating for you and you've kind of been in this up-down kind of emotional space, kind of going back and forth between what could be, what is, how things have worked out, Spirit's letting you know you're seen, you're heard, clarity is coming, and you have the capacity to tap into that clarity. Okay? You will get through it, but it's up to you whether you want to go through it at a lower vibration or at a higher vibration. I know it's easy for me to say, I'm not the one going through it, right? I get it. But this is it's kind of point blank. Spirit saying you're strong enough, you're smart enough, you're intuitive enough, you can get through whatever this is, but we need to stop focusing in on the past. And it seems to me with the Judgment card coming out last, the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, there's going to be some sort of major epiphany happening here very soon if it has not happened already. And that's really going to guide you in what direction. But I think the most important thing to take from this, if you have been feeling this way, is to take these small steps of doing things that bring you joy, whatever that may be. If you like baking, bake, you know, take your mind off of, when your mind starts getting into that, oh God, I feel like I've been pushed away. I'm focusing in on, what was and how it could have been better. And, you've already freed yourself from it mentally. Don't allow yourself to get back to that point. Keep going. Flip these 2 5s upside down as well. So we're looking at healing. And it looks like that's exactly what you're doing. You're moving towards that now. So really, yeah, this is like Spirit coming in and giving you a big hug and saying, it's going to be okay. Keep doing what you're doing. It's going to be okay. All right, my friends, that's where we're going to leave it at today. I truly hope this brings whoever needs it clarity or confirmation on your situation. I love you guys so much. I hope you're all having a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again soon.